Presented by Lazy Boy Studios.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I just wanted to let you guys know this episode is going to start off a little bit weird simply because I had to break up last week's episode for certain reasons. So, yeah, don't be alarmed if it doesn't start off like normal. Anyways, here's the cutscenes.
Previously on Dungeon Tales.
And the count goes, I heard you lost a boot.
Yeah,
A very, very important boot to you.
See, that's yes, and dragon people.
I have information for you, but you gotta do something for me.
Okay.
There's some political climates that are kind of hot at the moment, which means that the Empire cannot directly interfere on a couple islands. They're what we call international air.
So you need us to do like a Black Ops team and kill some people, make them disappear?
We need you to find an item.
What's the
Very,
item?
very important item.
All right.
Chirp, I'm very glad you're here. I need your piloting skills once again. Thank you for last time.
Of course.
That's right. Only you and Noodle and Sugar will be going. You're going to land in a city of Tinder. It's kind of on the edge of the free waters, or free air, depending on who you ask. And you'll be looking for a man called Bimose.
Bimose. Okay.
Bimose.
Bimose. The Count turns to you both and goes, all right, Chirp, I'm going to have you fly the ship. It's a little 6-person vehicle, but I'm pretty sure you could just man it yourself. I don't know how good Noodle is, but at least from what I've been told, he can at least hold his own in a fight. Just get the information, get the item. Supposedly you don't have to go through the portals that are on the island. It's a specific ruin under a place. We don't have any more information. Bimose will tell you more, okay?
Wait, what do we want to name the ship? Ships have good names. We should name it something good.
She goes, I don't have a name for it yet. It's not my ship, technically.
All right, Captain, what do you want to name it? Because I ain't flying it.
Well, why don't we put her in the air and see if inspiration strikes?
Okay.
Okay. Inspiration Strike sounds like a good name.
Yeah, it's just like, poof, and you just start flying along. She does give you a warning that there's a limited amount of fuel. And welcome back from our Intrepid Adventures. Had just left the harbor and trying to enter into open air.
Right. That's where we were.
That's where we were, and you just rolled a nat 20 on not falling on your ass. It was great.
That's the way.
So I guess I'm just piloting this airship and just kind of, puttering it along and going in the direction that I need to. Keeping an eye out on the surroundings in front of me, make sure I don't, bump into any other airships or flying things.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm
gonna have you
to take my one of my rations, tie it to the end of my rope, and go air fishing.
You're going to go air fishing. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I was only going to have Chirper roll survival to make sure he's going in the right direction on the ship. And then I'm going to have you, Noodle, roll survival as well.
Okay. I got a 22.
Awesome. And Mark?
Sorry, I'm just checking out one of my ranger abilities.
Is it an awesome one?
No, it's just one of the regular ones because the sky is my favorite terrain.
Guess that makes sense for this campaign, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I was trying to. I didn't remember if because of that I couldn't get lost.
You're always in the sky, technically, unless you guys have done it in the forest.
He's always.
I mean, there's some mountains.
That'd suck if he chose coastal.
Where's the coast?
I'm so lost.
I chose to Underdark.
All right. Well, it says while traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger even when you're engaged in another activity.
Okay, fair enough then.
So I at least can't get lost. If there's anything more in particular you want me to do, then I'll do that.
I'm going to have you just roll general survival to make sure you're taking the right wins. Increase or decrease in speed is what I'm thinking now.
Okay.
Then wrong direction. and also roll pilot with that. And you got a 22, Chris?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to let Mark roll real quick, and then we're going to get to that. It's about halfway through the thing. Something happens.
All right, I got a 19.
Yeah, you got some good tailwinds. Chris, you feel something pull on your rope.
Okay. I start pulling my rope slowly but surely up towards the deck.
Question, did you have a hook on the rope?
Well, not really. It's more like I lassoed the rope onto the food. I mean, I could have added, let's see what I got. How about this? I put my crowbar attached to it.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh God, we're going to have Nintendo after us now. First it was Sony.
He was joking. He was joking. I mean, we have all. Yeah, it's true. Sony Music would be after us.
So did a Pokemon bite or what?
Yes.
Shiny Gyarados.
Close enough.
Now I have a question. If I make something eat the earth pill that's in the air, where will the earth come from? Or will it just not work?
Just wouldn't work.
Okay, so what if I what if I make them eat it while they're in the ship? Would the wood form around them?
Is it earth?
No.
Okay. Good on trying. It was a legitimate question.
How broken this pill is. I'm like, oh, we need a short rest. Let me just, imprison the enemy for 3 hours.
I mean, technically,
yeah,
that's smart thinking. If you pull it off, I'll give you inspiration.
Yes. All right, and then, but anyway, so yeah, I use my crowbar as a hook.
And very lucky enough, you get a bite and something's pulling.
You want me to do a strength check or a strength save to see if I pull them aboard or if I get pulled off?
You are going to be rolling a strength against its strength.
Should I roll athletics or just strength check?
Straight strength. This thing feels very big.
Well, I think I'm going to win with my 13. Judging by the fact he hasn't said anything yet, I feel like I did not win.
You did not win. You start getting pulled heavily onto the ship.
Quick question. What happens if I fall off?
Hold on. Just a quick question for the DM, just in terms of the ship itself. Is this a closed top or open top?
It's open top. If you were to do a multi-day journey, you would have to stop somewhere.
Okay. All
Maybe in the future, when you have enough money, you can add glass top to it.
Well, I wasn't necessarily thinking glass, but I wasn't sure if this was more like a dirigible or like a plane, or if this is like a ship except with
like a ship with a sail on top, triangle sail on top, slight rudders on the side, and a giant rudder on the back with your jet.
So like
Sweet.
One Piece.
Yeah. In the air. We might be making some One Piece references through this, just as a heads up.
I mean, One Piece has that whole arc where they're in the air.
All right, so you asked if what happens if you fall off the ship. I say, if you fall off the ship, then you will fall and you will splat on the ground.
Eventually.
Okay. So in that case, I run off the ship and I jump.
Okay.
Charging at whatever's pulling on the rope.
I go, oh shit. Sugar, take the helm. And I bolt away from it and leap into the air after him.
I need to look something up real quick.
What to do when your players both commit suicide?
Well, I can fly.
Well, he can fly.
I can fly-ish. Oh, no, I can fly. It's not just gliding. I can actually fly.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, because I started going to writing up mathematics and figuring out feet of how far you would have to fall into the ocean below.
True.
All right. So you see a shark.
In the sky? Okay.
An air shark?
An air shark. It has giant fins to swim through the air.
All right. Well, I go punch it.
Okay, how long does your flying last?
Oh, I'm not flying right now. I'm just jumping at it.
All right, then I'm gonna have you do acrobatics to like
Sure. Good thing I'm a monk. Dirty 20.
dirty 20. Okay, you are like skydiving fanatic, like directly at it.
It's not like my first time jumping off of a ship.
Yeah. So what you see is the rope's now gone slack in your hand, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Unless you just let go. You see it trying to bite through your crowbar. This thing is about 12 feet long
Okay. That's decent.
and very big and chunky.
Chunky.
Um,
I like them big.
I'm gonna give you an attack of opportunity because I don't think this thing was thinking
Planning.
that something was gonna come from the sky and punch it.
Yes.
So roll to attack as you land on the back of this thing.
Oh, I land on the back. Okay.
The ship kind of like starts like slows down heavily and then just kind of like floats.
Okay. Well, let's see. Since I'm on his back, I'm going to just fuck with him. And I'm going to grab his dorsal fin
Okay,
as I use my psychic breath right into its head.
go for it.
So it does 8 damage. I don't know if he can dodge it, but the dex saves is a 13.
No.
Okay. So, so he takes 8 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use a key point. So I can do a flurry of blows and just
Okay.
keep punching it in the back until it submits. Does a 12 hit?
It hits. Barely, but
Okay.
it hits. Its rubbery flesh kind of like makes it kind of hard on your fist to penetrate.
And then with my second flurry of blows, I got a nat 20.
Hell yeah. All right. Roll another d20.
Okay.
Confirm. And I'm going to have you roll a d100.
I got a 4 on the second d20.
All right. Normal critical damage then.
Okay, so it's 12 with a critical,
Okay.
and then it was 5 more damage with the normal punch that barely hit.
Okay. It really doesn't like it.
I don't think anyone likes someone grabbing on its back and punching it.
I haven't met a person yet. Chirper, I'm going to give you a turn.
All right. So I am going to.
Since you guys got to drop on this thing that thought it was going to get a free meal.
I should have used
So
the poison quinoa.
I'm going
that
to
I
pull
had.
out my short swords
Okay.
and I'm going to do a dive bomb attack.
Okay. Awesome. We finally get to see actually our custom classes working. Let's see how badly we break this. You hit?
All right. I got I got a 14.
Yep, you hit.
All right, good. And so that's 6 plus 3. So 9 damage for that.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to swipe at it with my other short sword.
I don't think it's part of dive bomb.
It's not. It's just
Is it a
it's
ranger
just
ability?
two-handed combat. No, it's just two-handed combat. I have 2 short swords.
Okay. I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I just don't add the
Proficiency
Damn.
bonus.
I don't add the bonus to the damage
Okay.
if I hit. All right, so I got a 14.
You hit. This thing was like perfectly healthy and has now basically been turned into sashimi.
All right, so I got a 4 for damage.
Okay, it is very confused. I'm gonna have you guys all roll initiative now as this thing turns on you. Very badly hurt and not happy.
All right, I got 15.
I got 17.
It's gonna go first. It is going to try to throw you off, Noodle.
Well, good thing I'm holding on. You want me to do dex save?
Athletics check.
Oh, okay. Almost in that 20. That's so annoying. I got a 12.
You will find yourself now in the air as it dives to attack Chirp.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
15.
It's gonna take a bite out of you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
You take 7
Ow.
as it bites your leg, and then who got 19?
I got 17.
Okay, then Mark, it just took a bite out of you. It is a shark.
Mm-hmm.
It's now your turn. As it suddenly smells blood.
I got 14 on. Oh wait, no. What did I get on initiative? I got 15 on initiative.
Oh. Who got 19?
I think the shark.
Oh, okay. Then Noodle, you are kindly finding yourself very, very Following.
So he dived down to Chirper. So he's beneath
Chirper was
me?
next to him. He didn't go away.
Oh, so I'm going down.
You're not following because it threw you off its back.
Does it still have the crowbar near it or no?
No, it's kind of let go.
Okay.
I just kind of assumed you were holding the rope.
Yeah,
Still,
it's still tied to the crowbar. So I'm going to.
most of the ration's now gone, but yes.
That's okay. I think, at least 6 more days worth that I haven't gambled away. I'm going to whip my rope around and throw it to see if I can latch on to the shark, or at least throw it over so I can grab the other side.
Okay,
And-
I'm going to have you. Let's do acrobatics again.
Acrobatics? Okay. So I got a nat 1, so I may be dying this episode.
There's better ways to kill off your character.
That sounds like a decent threat from a DM. Don't worry, there's better ways to kill off your character.
You very, very, very much miss. You didn't realize it still had a piece of the rope in its mouth. Like part of the ration was still there. And you go to like throw the rope, and the crowbar comes and like clocks you on the head.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Um,
How much damage do I take from self-inflicted pain? Include emotional damage if need be.
you take 4 physical damage.
Okay.
Luckily, you don't take any psychic damage.
Well, I have resistance to that, just in case.
Just in case.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of my turn.
All right. Chirp, your turn.
How does this thing look at this point?
Like a shark.
Very, very not happy and very beaten up.
Okay. So, and how does Noodle look?
Very embarrassed currently.
Free falling.
Okay. Embarrassed isn't dead, so that's fine.
Yeah, technically I still have more hit points than you do at the moment.
Well, that's good,
Mm.
at least for one of us.
Okay. Mark, what
All
are you
right,
doing?
so I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike,
Okay.
and I am going to swing at it with my short sword.
Okay.
I got a 15.
You hit.
All right, and that's a 9, and then plus, let's see. So now he has a bunch of vines coming around him, and he has to do a strength saving throw.
I'm guessing these vines come out of its like body or out of its weapon.
I was thinking out of my weapon
That'd make more sense.
as opposed to the ground.
It definitely fights off your thing. How much damage do you do with your sword?
I did 9 with the sword, and then
So like
I
you
guess it doesn't get.
stab it and like hit the pummel of the blade like directly into its brain, and then the vines like completely wrap it, and the fins like this. So you basically have a sushi roll now with vines and a shark.
That's fucking fantastic.
As Noodle goes,
Soy sauce.
huh? I didn't know the ground was blue.
Wow.
All right, Noodle, pull this thing up. It's too heavy for me.
Okay.
He's currently falling faster and faster.
I'll do it later.
Oh, okay.
Noodle?
I didn't realize that's how
Should I
embarrassed
start
he was.
flying or
So is this shark still attached? Where's the rope?
The rope's now out. It's gone. It's in Noodle's hand, technically, still.
All
I
right,
guess I
so
should fly.
I mean, if you want to kill off your character, that's up to you, bud.
Nah, I'll start flying. I was gonna. My plan was to,
I was
make the
gonna-
shark my bitch and then ride it back to the top. But that's not
okay.
working out.
The shark's
Oh.
kind of dead.
I guess not knowing that he can
Yeah.
fly, seeing that he just went into an aerial battle, punched it in the face, and then kept falling. I'm going to dive down after Noodle.
Okay. The shark kind of sits there, oddly enough.
Well, that's convenient.
If anyone wants to roll knowledge nature, I'll explain it. Otherwise, I won't.
Nah, it's okay. We're too intelligent to worry about it. I want to start flying. I'm gonna do my gem flight
Okay.
and start flying back towards the.
How far can you fly? Does it even say anymore?
It's for a minute, but it's
Okay.
it's equal to my walking speed, and I can hover.
Like, heh, heh, heh.
Well, let's see. So my walking speed's 40 feet, and because I'm a monk, each time I level to a certain level, it'll be increase.
Okay.
So my flying speed will eventually be about like 45 to 50. Then I just
Yeah.
gotta keep adding to my dexterity. So
You get up to the shark. The vines are still like there.
okay.
You now have a large-sized shark corpse.
All right. So I'm gonna take my rope,
Uh-huh.
and since I'm already here, I'm gonna wrap it around the shark,
Okay.
so that way we can haul it back up to the ship.
Okay. It's pretty light.
Surprisingly,
Has to be lighter than air, technically.
true.
Well, in that case, since he's flying up, instead of doing something to desperately try to pick him up, I'll swoop my way back over to the ship
So
and back on the deck.
just so I have this image, because this amuses me. Chirp, you're like 4 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Noodle's like 6 what?
I was thinking just 6 foot something. Like he's on the smaller side.
But like this little bird guy's like, I'm coming to save you, like dives.
Granted, the wingspan is 12 and a half feet.
I know, but like he like grabs him from underneath, like superhero style. And he's like,
Don't worry, I got you.
I'm over encumbered, just like holding this person. Starts following again.
Yeah, I'd be flapping desperately if I was actually holding on to him just to keep level.
Yeah, I mean, averagely, I'd weigh about 250 pounds. Plus, most of my scales are like emerald, so it's probably heavier because of gems.
Yeah, probably realistically what would happen is I'd try to save you. I'd be like, nope. And then I'd just drop you and give up.
It salutes and then flies away.
Nope, sorry.
My bad. You're fine.
All right. See you next time.
Eventually, water is no different from concrete from everything I've found on it. So,
Well, that's true. I could always try the theoretical method of what would happen if I get something to break the surface tension before I dive in.
didn't they test that on MythBusters?
Honestly, I have no idea. They test all
Oh, like
sorts
if
of
you just get like the water to bubble, like if you do like jacuzzi jets or something on the sides. and that way
More
it's-
like.
like
so-
you throw like something else before.
So the myth they tested was supposedly a guy fell off the Golden Gate Bridge and like threw a hammer underneath him to break that tension, and that saved his life. Because flying off the Golden Gate Bridge, you just bye.
Right.
And supposedly it worked. They tested it, and it was like a 1 in 100 or something chance, if I remember correctly.
Huh.
So Chris would have to theoretically roll a nat 20.
Natural 100.
I wasn't gonna. 1 in 20 is still like a 5% chance.
True. All right. Well, anyway, so yeah, I guess we both fly back up to the ship.
Yeah, Chirp has a nice big chunk out of him now.
You'll be okay. Let's see. Do I have bandages? Nope.
So I guess after I land on the deck, I just sort of ruffle my feathers like semi-annoyedly. and go
Yeah,
back
I
to
mean,
the
it's
helm.
more scratches than anything. Like, it didn't go to your first level HP, so I wasn't too worried about it.
And then I go back to the helm. I go, all right, Sugar. We took care of the air shark.
I got lunch.
Now keep an eye on this idiot so he doesn't do anything else.
So I cut off a piece of the air shark. I tie my rope to it and stick. I guess I don't. Oh, I have a hammer. Perfect. I'll take my hammer and I'll stab it through the meat, and I would throw it out so I can do some more air fishing.
You know what? Fine. Roll survival again.
I'm gonna try to stop him.
Okay.
I want to do a reverse assist.
What happened? He decked him in the chin and he blacked the fuck out. I got an 8 on survival anyways. I don't think there was much he needed to do.
You can roll against him if you want, just to make sure. But
What do you want me to roll?
we'll say survival.
Okay.
Like he comes and just takes.
I got a
scissors to my rope.
17.
Fuck.
He starts
okay.
like releasing pheromones as a bird to like scare off prey. Yeah, he doesn't catch anything. The port seems to be getting closer. Like you see the island it's supposed to be on.
I pull up my meat.
All right, you pull up your meat. You see it's gone.
Is my hammer still there, or is that gone?
The
too?
hammer's still there. It's like, you
Okay,
went
good.
fishing and the fish was like, I'm just going to nibble on this until it's gone.
Okay, fine. So in that case, I take my hammer off and I put my rope back in my bag.
Chirp's trying to protect Sugar's innocence when he says pull out his meat.
I said pull up my meat, okay?
All right. So, anyways, you see two ships in combat, two smaller vehicles.
Are they in our way?
Yes, you could skirt around them if you had enough time, especially since you have like jet push.
Yeah,
feel-
I'm gonna try to just slow down, check it out, and then maybe try to go around.
Chirper, which one should we assist?
Neither.
So should I destroy both of them?
No, because we don't want both of them to change their mind and start attacking us. Let's let them destroy each other. We have our own problems.
I just realized that technically Noodle has Godzilla breath.
I mean, psychic Godzilla breath, but yeah.
There's nothing nuclear in D&D that
Radiant?
I guess.
When Godzilla is also devout.
Angel Godzilla.
Let me bring you Jesus.
He puts the god in Godzilla.
It's true.
I'm gonna have you both roll perception checks to see like who's fighting.
I got a dirty 20.
I got a nat 20.
So you see it looks like a merchant ship fighting off a pirate ship. Looks like it must have been going on for a while. You see fires actually on both ships kind of going off. Looks like someone threw alchemist fire probably and got both ships. You see it's actually a whole bunch of halfling pirates who are attacking this merchant ship.
This is the true story of the Fellowship of the Ring.
We're gonna leave the munchkins alone.
Okay. You also
They're
see
gonna
that the
fuck up
merchants
the
are
merchant.
losing quite heavily, actually. They're down to about
Chirper,
6
Chirper.
versus like 12.
Chirper,
As these guys-
I'm going to plead to your mercy here. I don't know if you've ever seen this in the stories, but normally, when the heroes, aka you and I, save the merchants, then we have people to supply us with things throughout the rest of the story, such as, the evil resident games that you play on tabletop.
Yeah, I'm just on this mission to gather information. We're gonna go around.
Can I at least kill the pirates or the captain of the pirates?
I'm gonna go around. You can do what you want, just not on my ship.
You see Sugar like pulling on your side.
All right,
Chirper.
so then I look at
Like,
her. I mean,
we
she's
need-
taller than me, so
yeah,
it's not like
that's why I
she's
said
like,
pulling on your side is like we need to go save the people.
really, Sugar?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. I take my hammer with my rope and I swing it over my head and I throw it to the pirates.
It's like a makeshift grappling hook.
That's right.
So what I want to do is make the ship go higher in the air to give myself a good position well above the fighting, so that way I can sort of park myself.
I'm gonna have you roll a pilot check. DC
Okay.
15 since it's a pretty fast maneuver.
Yeah, I got a 24.
Okay, you like do a sick like drift, like over the top, like jet up like this, wait the front, like over the top, and you're about 60. You're like 35 feet up top.
In that case,
Perfect.
I will not do my grappling hook maneuver.
Okay. You hear a lot of swearing from the merchants as they assume it's more pirates showing up.
Language is children.
All right, so what I'm going to do at this point is say, Sugar, you think you can leave her in place?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Tally-ho!
I give her the helm, and
She drops like this anchor that's more like a grappling hook. Like goes whoop, and like shuts into the deck of the merchant ship
and what I do is
wrong ship, buddy.
to keep them attached.
I perch myself at the edge of the ship, and I want to see what sort of enemies are on the pirate ship here.
Halflings.
Lots of
Yeah, but-
it's an intermixture of like humans and halflings. You do see a pirate, like what looks to be the captain is like this 4'2" halfling woman with like a scar across an eye and
I can
has a
take her.
huge hat that's probably as big as her, not really meant for her frame, and she has like a cutlass.
Sweet.
So yeah, I jump off the side and I take my quarterstaff and I stab her with it. Or, I guess, poke her really hard with it.
Okay. I'm going to have you guys make... You've already done your pilot checks. I'm going to have you guys do acrobatics if you're going to hop down. If not, you guys can make ranged attacks.
I got an 18 on my acrobatics.
I mean, I was going to make a ranged attack anyways, but I got an 18 on acrobatics as well.
Noodle, you drop down in amongst them all. You can try to roll an attack on the first one you see. Unless you're going after someone specific.
Oh, I was diving towards the captain.
Okay, dive for the captain. You land like right behind her, and she turns to you with the scimitar. It's like, yeah, ha ha, you're not part of my gang. What the fuck?
That didn't sound good, but okay. Also, wasn't it a cutlass a second ago? Scimitar, cutlass, same difference. All right,
They're theoretically the same.
Yeah, I take my quarterstaff and I just hit her hand to make her drop her scimitar.
Okay, roll to hit.
I got a 21 to hit.
Okay, I'm going to have her roll.
Either way, her hand takes 12 damage.
She drops the blade, actually.
Yay. All right.
Like, God, mother. My hand.
Then, because I used a martial weapon, I'm going to use my bonus unarmed strike and deck her in the chin.
Okay, roll damage.
For the quarterstaff, or?
For your unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled the hit. I got a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And I did 5 damage to her chin.
Okay, and how much did you do with the attack to the hand?
That was 12 damage. So her hand...
Like, you, like, hit her hand. She's like, and then, like, you backhand her across the face.
That's for my mother.
She doesn't go overboard. She keeps her position because she was, like, right on the railing.
I wasn't trying to kill her that fast.
I was like, okay. You kind of, like, see, like, the first mate next to her goes, oh, fuck. And, like, now has his attention on you. Chirper, I'm going to let you have a move before we go into the next round.
All right. So I go. So I was planning on just staying doing ranged attacks, but since he's right in the fray of everything, I'm going to do a dive bomb attack on the captain.
Go for it.
We're just going to fucking tag team and murder her.
So I got a dirty 20.
Okay. You definitely hit.
All right. And so then I do...
Christ.
What are you attacking her with?
A longbow?
Oh, okay.
12 damage.
Okay.
And so what I do is I fly down with the longbow ready. As I'm passing, I just shank her with an arrow and then swoop back up. So I'm now 50 feet away.
Okay. You hear a cheer come from, like, the merchant ship as they, like,
yay!
2 people just come from the sky and start beating the shit out of the opposing ship's captain. Okay, I'm gonna have you now both roll initiative. I'm gonna be running the merchants versus the pirates, and then you versus
like cops versus robbers.
Yes,
Nice.
absolutely.
I got a dirty 20.
I got an 11, but I want to roll a real dice.
Stupid digital dice.
It's not the same. Well, I got 14, so it's not much better.
Okay, she goes to stab you immediately. As
Good luck.
first mate also goes for you, but is rather slow in the uptake as a fucking dragon fell from the sky and a bird just shot someone.
What the fuck is happening? Wait, how is she still alive? How much HP does she have?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
If you're a captain, you take quite a bit of beating.
It's all the hard years of work you went through.
So you smash the weapon out of her hand. You see her, like, take a hand crossbow from her side and, like, hip shoot it up at you.
Okay. What's the AC?
What's your AC?
Mine's a 17.
It, like, shoots next to your head, and then she goes to slug you also. Sadly, she is not at all trained in combat, and you're like, what? Who? Like, Dive left, dive right. And then it's your go.
Perfect. All right. So wait, she's a halfling, right?
Yes.
Wait, what happened to my turn?
He got hired. You
I got
got
a
first.
dirty
He got
20.
hired.
Fuck, sorry.
got
You
hired.
go first, Mark.
All right.
So you see the pirate captain, what looks like to be the first mate since he's better dressed, and quite a few of the other pirates there.
All right. So from my position in the air, I am going to fire another arrow at her.
All right, go for it.
Oh, I got a nat 1.
Ouch.
Roll another 20. Roll high.
I got an 11.
I'm going to have you roll a d6, Mark. If you get
Oh,
a
no.
3, 4, 5, or 6, it lands on the ship. If not, it drops into the sky.
I got a 6.
Do you roll a d6 or a d20?
You said roll a d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 6 on the d6.
On my thing, it showed a d20. I'm like, that would just been unfair. It lands right at the captain's feet, but you basically lose your turn.
Oh, my bow?
Yeah, like you go, huh! And like the arrow snaps behind your head, and the bow like falls, and you're like,
Crap.
well, that was embarrassing.
And so I can't use my movement at this point?
No, that's the end of your turn. You rolled a 1.
Okay, fine.
So now is it my turn?
Now it's your turn, Noodle.
Perfect. So I have the awkward captain who somehow has her arm above my shoulder, despite me towering
Currently.
2 feet.
Oh no, she's
Above her.
standing on the railing.
Oh, okay. And then behind me or to the left of me is the first mate, or
Yeah. So to the left of you is the first mate. He's wearing chainmail and
Okay.
has a huge ass longsword. And then you have another guy to your right who just looks like a normal pirate.
Okay. So how do I want to do this? So let's see. So how far away are they all together?
They're now surrounded you.
They've now surrounded me. So if I was to, well, if I back up, that'll give them a chance to fight me, or to attack me rather.
From 3 of them,
Okay.
technically, yes. Unless you
Yes.
disengaged.
Yes.
In a
Well, in that
fury
case,
of ninja moves.
yeah. In that case, I'm just gonna murder all of them.
Okay.
So let's do this. I'm using my quarterstaff. I'm going to attack the guard to my right, and just slam my quarterstaff into his throat, wanting to stun him.
Okay.
I got a 19 to hit.
Okay, and which one was that to hit again?
That was the guard to the right, not the first mate, but the normal guy.
Okay, you hit.
All right, and I do 6 damage to his throat. That sounds
Okay.
wrong once I said it.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you know,
I feel like I've been saying all sorts of weird shit this episode, but that's okay.
you're like, oh no, I'm the odd one out now.
I need Tyler. Uh,
Tyler let me be a murder hobo.
anyways, so yeah, I jab him in the throat, and let's see, what do I want to do then? And does he get stunned at all from taking a staff to the throat?
No. If he were to move, I'd lower his speed, but he's just going for you.
Okay.
You assume he's taken plenty of damage to the throat before.
All right.
Pirate's life is a life for me.
Oh man, all these seamen. Anyways. Oh, I just realized I could have disengaged as a bonus action. Oh well.
Those dirty, dirty dogs.
All right. Then so I'm going to do an unarmed strike as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
because I used a martial weapon, and really for my unarmed strike, I just want to shove the captain off the railing.
Okay. Roll to hit and then roll athletics.
So I got a 13 to hit,
He
and
dodges to the side.
well, I got a 23 in athletics.
Sadly, you didn't get the hit.
Okay. Well, Well, in that case, I'm going to use the key point to then do a bonus action as a flurry of blows
Okay.
and try again.
Okay.
All right, so the first hit misses. I'm just really failing this time.
You're like, you came down, did like all these actions, and you're like, ah.
Oh, let's see. How
All
much
right.
key points do I have? All right, in that case, I'm going to use my last key point to do Step of the Wind and backflip away
Okay.
so that I can disengage.
How many times can you use key in a turn? Just until it's empty?
It doesn't say exactly.
I mean, you can only do one bonus action per turn. How many bonus actions have you done so far?
Yeah, but the key allows you to do. Key is also really odd.
Well, I know, but it says you can use key points and then do something as a bonus action. So I don't know how many bonus actions you can stack up.
Technically, I did 2 bonus actions so far. So,
You try to squeeze in a third?
Yeah, we're gonna stop you there, buddy.
well, this is my last key point anyways, so I can't use it till I have another short rest.
Okay. We can say you disengage. About
Alright, well,
15 feet back, unless you want to hop over the other rail and just fall to the ocean.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna backflip back so that they're now in front of me.
Okay. So you see the captain, the first mate, and a pirate, and there's another pirate who's about to hop over. Chirp, you see the merchants, like, see you guys are helping and start doing really well against the pirates and start taking down their side of stuff. Even though they're like battered and bruised quite heavily. The pirates were really disheartened to see their captain basically get nearly one-tapped in a turn. So, woo! So I'm going to have... They're now going to go for you guys. First mate charges at you and misses you, Noodle. And then the other guy has like this hook on a chain, Chirp, and tries to throw it at you.
50 feet in the air above?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's...
He's optimistic. We gotta give him that.
He's very optimistic. I need to roll another d20 because he rolled a number.
Was it a nat 20?
No, he rolled a 1.
Oh.
So he goes to throw it, and it wraps around the captain's neck and
No.
fucking yanks her to the deck prone.
Oh man, I was gonna kill her next turn.
So there's that. And then another of these pirates is trying to charge at you, Noodle.
Okay, I'm gonna take him.
What the fuck is up with these rolls? And misses somehow.
Yes.
This is all levels of bullshit.
Yes. So how many pirates are in front of me now?
3.
3. Does
Or
that
2. Sorry, 2. There's the first mate and one of these other pirates are on you. And then the captain is on the ground now with a chain around her neck. And the other pirate who's trying to now disentangle the chain. I'm kind of really hoping the captain dies so he doesn't get in trouble.
All right. So I think it's Chirper's turn now, isn't it?
It is now Chirper's turn.
All right. So is everyone, in terms of their position on the ship and the size of the pirate ship, can you just describe that for me?
So it's a small sloop. There was probably originally about 20 people on it, like 20 pirates, and they attacked this merchant ship of about 15. So you have the two ships are side by side. They're about the same size. The pirates were winning, but with you basically taking out the captain and her getting the shit kicked out of her by her crew and you now.
Fucking Jeremiah.
It's kind of taking the wind out of them. She's still alive, though slightly choking at the moment. And the first mate, and there's the 4 pirates on the pirate ship, and there's the merchant ship that has the rest of the 8 versus the 6 merchantmen, but one of the pirates just went down.
All right, and sorry, I'm not sure if I missed this. How many pirates are right now on the ship?
4 and
8.
8.
Okay.
When you first entered combat, there was 15. 3 died. to the 6 merchantmen left.
Okay. And then are they like all in the front of the ship or the back of the ship?
The middle of the ship, like around
They're
the
in the
mast.
middle of the ship. Okay.
It's a whole melee
Yeah.
going on. French word.
All right. So what I'm going to do is fly down, and I'm going to, as I'm flying down, pull out one short sword. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll pull out both.
Okay.
Just start spinning.
I'm
like
going
a top.
to attack the captain who's on the ground.
Go for it. I'm
Since
pretty
she's
sure you get
prone and
advantage.
probably restrained,
I was going to say, I
assuming I'm
think
gonna
you
roll
have
an
advantage. I'm just double checking.
So I got a 7 to hit.
So that was damage you just rolled.
I mean, yeah, it's 24 to hit, 7 damage.
Okay, you definitely hit. Jesus Christ, you're beating the crap out of her.
Yeah, take down the figurehead. The rest will follow.
You hear her like pull on the chain, and she's like, "No one will take out Nima Sheenbottom like this."
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope you guys are also enjoying this episode. First, let's start off with characters for this week. So, the only character that we had was Nima Sheenbottom, which came from Twitter, from D&D Detector. Thank you so much for supporting the show. If you guys want to help support the show in any way, you can help promote the show to your friends, your family, people you like, people you hate, people you're like, oh, hey, I think you should listen to this because I despise you. Feel free to do so. Also, if you want to help support us on Patreon, we have our first official Patreon episode. I think we just released that on Monday. Maybe it's Tuesday. I don't remember exactly when, but it's this week. We were probably going to start doing those more regularly. It'd be a bit more behind the scenes, Q&A, that type of stuff. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Join our fan club on Facebook if you want to see memes on Meme Monday. We also have a Discord. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll try to make sure I have links everywhere so you guys can get to them easily. Otherwise, it's just pointless. And I told you about these things for no reason. But I'll put these links out and hopefully you guys can get them. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you for listening.
All right, so what I want to do next is actually, I guess it would qualify as an unarmed strike. I want to basically curb stomp her.
Okay, explain.
So I want to put my foot, talon, whatever, like slam that down on her head,
Okay.
but also leave it there.
Are you going for lethal damage or non-lethal damage?
I'm not really.
I think when anyone
I have a
curb
different.
stomps, it's supposed
I
to
have
be
a different
lethal.
plan in mind, so
Okay.
I'm not really using any discretion.
Okay, roll to hit and whatever else is needed. D4 I think it is technically for untrained on armor strike.
No, it's just straight up 2 damage. So that's a 15 to hit.
You hit.
All right, so
And you do 2 damage to her head.
So then what I do is I use my mimic ability to use her voice to go, no, I surrender.
Roll deception.
Fucking pussy!
I got a 12.
I'm gonna roll an opposing.
Part of the reason that I did it like that is so that way my foot would cover her mouth so that they wouldn't be able to see that she wasn't talking.
The only problem is there's already combat going, and they don't hear you.
Too bad.
Kind of when you're fighting for your life and you're starting to lose. Yeah, they didn't hear you. They also got like the same exact roll back. So I'm just gonna say it's just lost in the din of combat. She
So
does
close.
she's definitely starry-eyed now. She's
Well, in
taken
any
a
case,
lot.
I'm still kind of pinning her to the ground by her head.
Yeah.
So, and she's still wrapped in chains, so she's not going anywhere anytime soon.
You're gonna get an attack of opportunity as she tries to stand.
All right. 19. 10 damage.
You she raises her head and you just go slam with your foot and she just goes out. Completely unconscious.
Okay, I was intending with my sword as opposed to with my foot, just so you know.
Oh.
Because I wouldn't have gotten 10 damage with my foot. I'm not a monk.
That is true. I'm going to let you have a choice. You can either knock her unconscious or kill her.
Kill her.
Okay, you just stab her through the head.
Yeah.
You're just like, nah, I'm good.
I'd like to try one more thing at this point.
Okay. I'm going to...
I shout, "Attention, pirates! I have killed your captain and I have taken your ship."
All right. She's now dead. Noodle, it would be your turn next.
Oh, so did the pirates just not respond to my
They're fighting for their life at the moment.
Against the two of us?
And the 6 merchantmen.
Oh, the 6 merchantmen are on the
So
pirate
the
ship?
2 ships are grappled together like this.
Oh, I get it.
Side by side. There's only a 5-foot gap in between.
Okay.
At this point. Though you do hear an explosion go off on the merchant ship from above. And you do see that Sugar has a handheld cannon that latches onto the side of the ship and is just shot down.
Okay, Sugar.
Wait, did she she shot the merchant ship?
She noticed that there was a couple people with crossbows, a couple pirates who were taking pot shots at people, and she just shot one with a cannonball.
I guess I just look up and I go, and I do the thumbs up at her.
Not bad.
Not bad. I don't remember the technical name, but it does have, I think it's a gunwale gun, but whatever. It just blew a hole basically through this guy's chest.
Oh, man.
Nice. All right. So it's my turn.
Yep.
I have the first mate. I have some other pirate, and we're on the
captain's now dead.
Right.
And there's one on Chirp.
I want to do a wisdom check to see if I'm smart enough to figure out what's keeping the boat afloat.
Roll above 10 on anything.
I was just going to do wisdom in general.
Okay.
I got a 7, so I have no fucking idea.
You know the boats float.
That's all I got. I mean, honestly, that's how it is in real life, too.
I believe there's something about water tension, displacement.
I mean, I understand that bit. I mean, in terms of air and boats in the air and that type of stuff.
They float.
Yeah.
If you're a little bit you really should have paid attention when your dad was explaining it to you when you were a kid. You remember asking him before you lost the shoe.
I've been on this journey since I was 5. Haven't seen my family since.
Your mother said, "Come back with the boot or do not come back at all."
One day I decided to come back. They were all murdered. No, but so
turns out they were all perfectly fine.
Just faked it so I wouldn't come back again.
Did you remember the ketchup?
Fuck.
As he's walking away, one of them just kind of opens one eye. "Hey, did it work? Did it work? I think it worked."
Oh my god, it's a ghost. Oh, he's still here.
Shh, quiet.
I am a ghost.
Woo! Runs even faster.
And that's how I became a monk.
I fight off demons who have killed their families. All right. So, I have a quarterstaff.
Yep.
I have the first mate. I have another pirate. So the pirates are just fighting for their lives, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, in that case, what I want to do is I'm going to use my quarterstaff and I want to swing it hard against the first mate's temple.
Okay.
I got a 24.
Okay. You definitely hit.
I do 10 damage to his skull.
Ooh. That rocks him quite heavily.
Nice. And because I had to martial weapon, I get a bonus action with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And I got a 1.
Roll a d20.
Yay. Worst possible combination. Got another one.
You like go to like tackle the guy, and you suddenly find yourself in space
Fuck.
as you've just jumped over the side of the ship.
I thought you were going to say fucking teleport into fucking space.
No, you jump into open air.
Somehow you went through a warp.
You just rolled 2 1s in a row. I saw that.
Oh, so sad. All right, well, I guess that's where that's my character story.
Can you not fly again?
No, not.
Can you only do it once per
till-
day?
Yeah, something like that. Let's see, gym flight once per long rest. I mean, I didn't use it the whole minute, I don't think, but still.
I'm gonna give you an option.
Sure.
Either come up with a really good plan, or I'm gonna have you roll a d20, and if you get 10 or above, you still have a couple seconds to fly and grab onto the side of the ship.
All right, let me roll a d20 and try to come up with a good plan at the same time.
Okay.
Well, the d20 has failed me, so I really need a good plan. Well, let's see. I'm in the open space, so I've jumped off the other side of the ship. That's not what
Yes,
merchant
like
ship
you
is, or our
backflipped
ship.
originally to the edge of the ship, and like you went to tackle the guy, and jumped over the side of the railing.
I just wanted to punch him in the face. Yeah, me too, dog. Me too. All right. Let's see. Well, what can I do?
It's not my fault. He rolled 1s. There's nothing I can do about that.
Bite him. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my hammer and I'm going to take it beneath me so that I can throw it at the water before I hit and see if I can survive.
Is the rope still attached to the hammer?
No, I disconnected it.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to roll real life D20 this time because the digital dice have been failing me.
Okay. Chirp, you see him go over the edge.
All right. So what I do
Not the edge
is
of glory either.
I'm going to do something that's kind of epic. So since my longbow is at my feet, I grab it, and you know what? Is someone engaged with me or no?
Your wife?
There was the guy who's holding the chain. I heard that, Chris. So you're not
I
unacknowledged.
thought he was more like messing with the chain as opposed to trying to attack.
He was
me.
trying to, and he just saw you stab the captain in the head, and it's kind of like, what do I do now?
Oh yeah, it's a nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, good time.
All right. So what I do is I grab my bow and I leap
Wait.
into the air and over the side, and I cast Expeditious Retreat.
Wait, was his bow there? I thought his bow was where the captain was before she got pulled.
She didn't. She just got pulled to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Like she didn't move any spaces.
So she's still technically in front of me.
No, you jumped back to disengage from all 3 of them.
Right, but not like so far back. Like they're all like right around me, weren't they? They're surrounding me.
Yeah, but a ship's not that wide. You hop back, it says like 10 feet or 15 feet or whatever, so.
All right, fair enough.
And then you rolled 2 1s in a row.
Hey.
A 1 in 400 chance, by the way.
That was the roll that we got for the year 2020, ironically.
I think that was more of like a 1, a 1, a 1, and then another 1. Like the DMs are like, you really sure?
It was supposed to be 2 nat 20s. It was 2 nat 1s. Damn
I know
it.
you're rolling with disadvantage. What did you get? 2 1s. Oh, I used lucky. Roll again. 1.
Honestly, though, it does feel like that sometimes. I feel like at one point we did roll like above a 10, and it's like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Then we rolled another nat 1. You're like, motherfucker.
Like God's like, I'm just gonna burn these dice. Just throw them in California.
Anyways, so what I'm doing is actually kind of a cool thing. So
Okay.
I grab the bow, I fly over, I cast Expeditious Retreat to go extra fast, so that way I can try and catch Noodle with my talons.
I'm going to have you roll with athletics. Noodle, you're also going to roll an acrobatics.
Okay.
I got a 10 on athletics.
You
I
get to
got
him.
a
Okay.
22.
You grab onto him.
Sweet. So then what I do, now this might have to go into the next turn because I'm doing
Yeah.
a lot of have a lot of things. But what I do is I say, hand me your rope. Oh, wait,
Okay.
You're like holding him over the edge, I imagine almost by his feet.
Here you go. I pull it from my belt.
Okay. This is going to go to next turn.
yeah.
I'm going to have them all roll attacks as you pull them up. To you, Mark.
So wait, I mean, I'm like flapping
Fine.
wildly, and I don't know how far over the edge he is.
You caught him right over the edge. You're in the square right above the thing.
Oh,
that's
okay.
convenient.
I thought we were going to be like way down over the edge.
No, I just...
Okay. Well, let me just tell you the epic plan that I had.
Okay.
What I was going to do was tie the rope to one of the arrows, shoot it into the ship, and then pull ourselves up. And I was also going to cast Featherfall on myself, so that way I would actually be able to get enough lift in order to do that. It was going to be pretty epic. But since we're just barely over,
You're
the
just
edge,
barely on the
do all
edge,
that.
holding on to him is how I kind of got it. Since
In that
around
case-
6 seconds.
In that case, I
Fair.
don't need the rope.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's like, I got it. Both of you roll strength. I'm going to have 2 attacks against you, Chirp.
I'm a real die.
Roll real die. What's your armor class, by the way?
My armor class?
No, Chirp's.
My armor class is 15.
Okay. You, suck in your gut as a longsword tries to pierce you. And a hammer is going towards you. These guys are rolling horribly tonight.
Thank God.
I swear I'm not fudging this.
Well, I got a...
You duck the
20.
hammer.
Nice.
I also got an 18 on my strength check.
I got 21 on mine.
The
Okay, you
adrenaline's really kicking.
pull him over the edge. Noodle, you are not prone.
Yay!
If I have to save you from diving over the edge of the ship one more time, I'm going to kill you after I get you back on the deck.
I seem like a lot of trouble. You should just kill me while I'm falling. Put us both out of misery.
Just kill one of these fucking pirates, all right?
Okay.
All right,
I guess technically it's my turn.
it's now your turn.
All right. Well, in order to comply with the request my partner has made, I'm going to grab the nearest pirate and just shoulder throw him over the ship.
Roll to hit.
Thinking about it, I've been putting too much effort into this. Again, fuck that die. All right, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Roll athletic.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 23.
You win.
Yay!
So
So I just take the guy by the wrist and then I just step and throw.
and he falls actually.
Bye! Alright, and I turn to the next person and go like,
The next
"All right,
person is the cat or the first mate.
well, I have a bonus action, so I'm like, let's do this again, motherfucker. And okay, so I got a 15 to hit.
You actually go to punch him, hit his chainmail, and you go, ow.
Well,
You don't go through.
fuck.
And he goes, and goes to stab you. Fucking misses. Jesus.
Yay!
You're like, nope.
Noodle will survive by pure luck alone.
On the other hand, his second attack does hit you.
Okay. How much damage?
8.
That's okay. I still have less than half.
Luckily, you're not against that shark.
Honestly, yeah. Quick question: can I use my bonus action before my main action?
I don't know, actually.
Unless it says otherwise, you can.
Yeah,
I mean, there are some bonus actions that say after you've attacked,
they have a qualifier.
then you can do
to it.
this.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, it's true. What I was thinking of now, I think about it, it wouldn't be a bonus action unless I do the other attack first. So that wouldn't work out. So I guess it's other pirates' turns now.
He went for you. You threw that pirate off.
Yep.
So is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's back to you, Mark. As the
All
other
right.
pirate who was next to the captain is kind of contemplating his life and is kind of out of combat now.
So, anyways, I still have adrenaline pumping and
You
and
do hear
expeditious
another
retreat.
boom occur on the merchant ship. Okay, Chirp, it's your turn.
So I still have expeditious retreat in effect. So what I'm going to do is fly 50 feet in the air as a dash bonus action, or let's say 40 feet in the air. And then I'm going to do a dive bomb attack on the first mate.
Okay, go for it.
I got a 24.
You hit. Roll damage.
9 damage. And
He drops
so,
like a rock.
nice. So I shanked him with my arrow and swooped back up.
Okay, and you see the other pirate's like, nope, we're done. As you now realize that young Lady Candy has kind of killed 2 other pirates. And the merchants have basically either A, killed
Sugar?
them or beaten them down.
Wait, is her last name Candy?
Yeah, sugar candy.
Nice. All right, so in that case, I go back down to the deck of the ship, and I collect my arrows, and I say to the pirates, "All right, this is my ship now."
Wait, is the first mate still alive, or did he just kill the?
No,
first
I just
mate?
You
killed
just
them.
straight up killed him.
Oh, okay. Dang it. All right.
This is my ship now. If you cooperate, we will take you back to port and let you go. If you don't, we'll kill
sure.
you.
Chirper, not to burst your bubble, but isn't the ship still on fire?
Technically, yeah.
Well, then we better move fast.
You heard them, people! Fucking run!
If anyone can put out the fire, then do it.
Let me try my psychic breath.
I don't know if that would affect a construct.
Honestly, that's a very good question.
If it was a force breath, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think like psychic breath makes me think of what's a Fushuro Da from Skyrim, but that's more force.
That's like a force.
Yeah.
Maybe like a scream kind of like effect.
Yeah. I also think Psybeam would be the closest.
Psybeam would be a great example.
But the
Go
only
back
thing
to the
is this
Pokemon since they're already going to take the money
Yeah.
from this.
So I have a water skin with some water in it.
The merchants help you like put out the fire.
Okay.
They've like chained together.
We didn't start the fire. It was always turning since the world was burning.
I only know that as a meme from Gmod.
Oh, really? It's a good song by itself.
Okay. So you now have this pirate sloop. The merchants are like half manning theirs. They do ask you for assistance to get to port, which is only like probably another half hour away.
Yeah, that's cool.
You realize the merchants thank you very much for like the captain or the merchant. It turns out the captain of the other ship died, the merchant ship, but there's still the merchant who like owns.
I'm the
ship.
captain now.
Are you?
No,
the
you're
captain?
not.
No. I'm not even pilot trained. I don't think I could technically be captain.
He goes, my name is Marcel Diello. Thank you very much for saving me and my men. Thank you very much.
Don't thank me. Thank Sugar. And I point up to the
She's up
For the
there with
ship
like
left.
a gun, like shaking in her boots. It's like the first time she's ever killed someone. Like having
Good
like
job!
like I just killed someone. I just killed someone. It's kind of like rocking back and forth.
You killed at least 3 people.
Anyways, how do you guys want to go about this?
What I want to do is,
The ship's a
Uh,
piece of
chi-
crap, technically.
yeah, but I wanted to go back to port and sell it.
That I figured as much. The merchant does tell you that Nima did have a bounty on her head for quite a bit, actually.
What about the first mate?
He was more part of the general crew. So the ship has a bounty. She has a bounty, specifically at Tinder.
Now, how rude is it to throw off the corpses you don't care about?
They're pirates. They don't really care. The merchant's taking their like guys and putting them underneath the boat. You guys do get first dibs for searching the pirate ship, though.
Yeah. So
Let's do that.
that is what I wanted to do. Except I also wanted to make sure the ship was being manned, so the pirates didn't try to like.
There's only
fly
like 3
away.
alive.
Oh, okay, fine.
Like you can't fly asleep with that many men. Like they're tied to the mast now.
Okay.
Jimmy, John, and James.
Well, actually, I mean, I would probably need some help actually bringing it back. I probably would have used the pirates and then let them go if they cooperated.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely want to search the pirate ship for goods.
You should
Okay, so
play
she
rock,
has
paper,
a hat
scissors.
that has runes on it. And she has, or her scimitar actually has runes on it as well.
I'd like to point out also that I took more damage from the air shark than I did from fighting a ship full of pirates.
They rolled once above 10. I rolled so many fucking numbers and dice for like the combat on the other ship. There was nothing above a 7. Like, I was like, all right, I'll roll a d20 for both sides. And the merchants are like 17, 19, pirates 3, 7, 4. And I'm like,
It's like their morale just dropped as soon as we arrive. It's like, oh, there's no point. Might as well die anyways.
the adventurers showed up. Fuck this, we're out.
All right. Well, I don't want to take any of that stuff because it's not of any use to me. I look around the pirate ship for anything else, and
You see a pair of boots.
okay. All right.
And you see a boomerang.
I take both.
Okay.
I'll take the hat. And then, is there anything else in the pirate ship?
Scimitar,
there's
they actually have a couple of chests that are filled with like various like trade goods. Like they've probably raided a few other people. You find like
question.
spices, sugars, rum.
Nice.
You find also chickens. Lots of chickens for some reason. It turns out the merchants were actually they offer you a kitten. It's a very rare kitten of from the Torn Lands that are supposedly grow to the size of a small tiger.
Oh, how cute. I bet Sugar will love this.
Supposedly they're very loyal and they're semi-smart. Thank you very, very much. That's what you find.
Well, I'll take the kitten and the hat and fly back up to
And then
Sugar to
there's
check on
still
her.
the scimitars there.
They'll be there when I come back.
Okay. You see Sugar's pretty shook up. Like, she knows the world's kind of a bloody place at the moment, but she is also, like, 14. You just killed someone.
I pat her on the
Fucking
back and
man.
go, "Hey, Sugar, you did good. You did good. Here's a little kitten that'll cheer you up."
Like, she holds onto the kitten, and the kitten starts, like, licking her, and she's like, okay.
I also
Kinda
found
goes
this
back.
cool. I also found this cool hat. You can have it.
Okay. She goes, okay, and, like, kind of takes everything and goes underneath to the engines.
So then, but I go, well, before she goes, I go, "Hey, I gotta fly that pirate ship to port so I can sell it.
Okay.
Will you be okay to
Yeah.
sell the airship, to fly the airship back to
Sell
port?"
the airship.
She's like, okay, and like goes like to the ship and starts like flying it along. Like disengages the grappling hook.
It's all right. We'll be to port in about a half hour.
All right. I try to climb back to the ship before she takes the grappling hook off.
Roll an acrobatics as you jump onto the chain.
Shit. All right, I got a 10.
Okay, you grab the chain, and I'm gonna have you roll another acrobatics as you realize this thing's mechanically operated, as it suddenly sucks in very quickly.
I got an 11.
You are dangling on the side of the ship about 60 feet above the other.
I just shout to him, "If you fall, I'll kill you."
I'm gonna let you take 10 and crawl like over the side.
I was just going to roll another acrobatics and hope for the best.
Okay, roll another. One falls down, goes unconscious.
I got an 18.
Okay, yeah, you kind of like hop a foot over, get on board. You're like, okay.
Thank God, because I'm sick of saving him.
All right, I go underneath and take a long rest.
Okay, you guys make it to port. That's where we're gonna end it for tonight. Before we meet Bimose and continue on with the adventure, we'll do the trading probably off camera, and then I'll do a quick recap when we start the episode.
Okay.
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 All right.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming out.
Bye. See you
Bye.
next week.
Bye.